Hi guys, hello and welcome to Inceptor Gaming. If you're new to my channel, please click like, give me a subscribe and put in the comments what sort of RTS or simulation games you like to play. Today, we're continuing with Wargame, European Escalation. This is the Warsaw Pact Pursuit Mission Part 1. Also, please check out the rest of my Wargame videos in the comments below.
Troops put on alert at the border at the beginning of the uprising are now ordered to enter Poland to help quash the rebellion. Polish rebels, motivated but poorly coordinated, are defeated in a series of hopeless skirmishes. A revolutionary government finally emerges in Katowice, which tries to reorganize forces on the Vistula. For the Soviet forces, the objective is now to put out of action as many enemies as possible before they can reach this powerful defensive line. The enemy has gathered his forces around Plock and is holding the refinery. By capturing the town of Biala, you will secure enough supplies to eliminate the enemy on this side of the refinery.
Okay then, so our main objective on this mission is to capture the sector in the centre, ironically named centre. So here we go, we have our UAZ scout vehicle there, also a couple of T-80s down by the map. So I'm just going to bring those up forward. They're going to engage the enemy UAZ scout vehicle ahead of us as well. Just going to have a look at what other units to bring up. Also going to bring up some more recon units just to get a sense of what is going on around the large forested area on the left hand side of the screen there. We definitely need to try and protect our left flank, so we're going to keep an eye on that. Okay, so T-80s are taking care of the enemy scout, which is good. Now then, also I do have some artillery units there already, but I'm also going to bring up some additional artillery that are also a little bit more accurate. The Peon artillery guns are more accurate than the default ones we've been given by the game there. I've also decided as well to try something different. Those BMP 685s I brought up, kind of like almost light tanks, if you will. They're not as heavily armoured as say T62s or T72s or whatever. However, they are very, very accurate. So that's the main reason why I'm going to use them at this point in the game. They're also fairly cheap as well, so I don't mind too much if I lose a few of them. I can save my better tanks, T72s, T80s, etc. for the later levels. So at this point in time, I'm thinking what is going to be the most effective at a reasonably cheap price. Okay, so my scout units are still moving across the map there, through the forested area. Okay, so we've got some enemy APCs by the looks of it, and anti-tank infantry in the forest just ahead there, so we found those quite quickly. So I better engage those before they take out my BMPs. I also put up a couple of helicopters, a couple of Hinds as well, so they can engage from long range. On this kind of level, you really can't underestimate the idea of combined arms as well. So you know, tanks, support units, some infantry, and also helicopters as well do make a big difference if they're all combined together at the same time. Okay, got some couple of enemy ZSUs or Shilkas as they're known on the towards the top left of the map there as well. I can deal with those shortly as well. The enemy APCs were moving out of the forest there to their destruction. That's fine. I believe I've got all the infantry in that area as well, so that's good. Okay, so my scout vehicle on the left hand side of the map there, sorry, left hand side of the forest, has spotted a load of enemy units. So time to drop some RT on them, and then I'll drop some other RT on the Shilkas on the top left. Okay, so just pushing forward now with my scout and also my BMPs. See what else is ahead of us. So a quick look, see how the artist is getting on the left. Okay, so there's our BRDM anti-tank vehicles. Okay, so it's a good job my arty's engaging those, because they can take out my tanks from long range. But I'm going to take him up for even longer range with my artillery. Fantastic. Okay, they're taking hits, and also so are the shulkers on the top left as well. Excellent. Just going to bring the BMPs up into a bit of cover. Okay, shulkers are gone. Fantastic. And also now just the anti-tank units. The BRDM2s, they're only very lightly armoured, but each one does carry and fire 4 anti-tank missiles, so they can be quite a serious threat to vehicles. Okay, time to push some more units. I've also brought up some BMP2s as well. Those are more your traditional BMP fighting vehicles with 30mm cannon and also long-range anti-tank weapons as well. Long-range anti-tank missiles, so they can complement my BMP 685s, which basically just have I think it's 100mm gun or something like that. So some T-64s opened up on us from the right, okay. But as you see, that's where the combined arms comes in. Having quite a few different units of different types in the same area. They all just jumped on it straight away. I didn't even have to do anything fantastic. So there we go. Time to send another scout now over to the right hand side of the map, see what's lurking over there. Okay, so there's 2 APCs there, which means there's probably enemy infantry hiding in the buildings as well. So first port of call is going to be drop some RT on that area there. Try and level as much of the town as possible. Okay, I'm just going to push that scout unit forward as well, see what else is lurking ahead. This one here, he can go forward as well. Oh, okay, so where the shulkers were, there is also some anti-aircraft infantry as well, strollers. So drop some RT on them as well. So I'm going to use some BMPs for that. Be quicker. At maximum range, the BMPs will outrange our rifles, so they won't be able to do anything. Yeah, as you see there, the BMP 685s, yes, they only have a tank gun, but the action of that is 9 out of 10, which is pretty darn good, to be fair. Better than most of the main battle tanks as well, so that's partly why I brought those up. And also, they're cheap. I shouldn't say cheap, I say economical. Because like I say, I do want to save the better units for the later levels as well, so yeah, you're going to take losses on the game, obviously. So no point killing off all your best units early in the game, because that's just going to make it so much harder later on. Right, it's going to push up Cubs, which are basically long-range anti-air missile tanks. Oh, okay, so the right hand side where I sent this scout to look at, the enemy's got a load of RT. 6 BRM-21 grads. Okay, they can unleash absolute hell. So basically, the way to look at it is think a very, very bad day very quickly. But apart from the fact they can fire long-range artillery, they're not good for much else. So I'm going to send my cheapest tanks of all, the old T-34s, and give them a job and they can take theirs out nice and easy. Okay, we've got some T-62s hiding in the bush to the left hand side there. So they'll drop some RT on that position as well. Okay, so some more T-62s come out of the forest on the right hand side. I'm going to pick those up with my helicopters. And also got my BMPs hidden in cover as well. And also my BMP2s should pick them up soon with their anti-tank missiles. Also going to drop some RT on it for good measure. As you can see, I've definitely learnt the importance of artillery on this game. It is crucial on a level like this. It makes a big difference. There we go, BMP2s letting the anti-tank missiles go. Quality. I love it when a plan comes together nice and easy. Okay. There's my mines engaging now, and also my regular gun. T-62s on the left takes some damage. And also getting a bit panicky, which is good. So there's a chance they might rout soon, hopefully. There's one of them gone. Hey, both of them gone. Excellent. Right. Carrying on. Right then, I'm going to push that scout vehicle up now, see what else is further ahead near the middle section that I want to capture. Okay, there we go. There's my T-34s picking up the BS-21s. Which is probably about the only time I've really used T-34s, to be fair, because they're so old and antiquated by this point in history. They're not good for much, but a nice easy soft target like that, yeah, one. Cheap as chips. Right then, that's those gone, and now I'm just going to push them forward a little bit, and they will capture the supply vehicles. Just move that scout up to the front of the hill there. Just going to gradually push forward tentatively now with my scout UAZs, because there probably is quite a lot of staff, vehicles, infantry, whatever in that area of that town. They've got some faggots. I know, not being rude, that is the name of their anti-tank weapons. Okay, so let's drop some RT on that position. Okay, so those supply vehicles are mine. I just need to group them together. Make a group of 4. And I can select them all anyway. Right, okay, and I'm just going to push them forward in support of my BMPs and Hinds there, just to rearm and resupply them. Here in the town that's taking a beating. Okay, enemy command vehicles hiding in the bush here. I need to level that as well. Tentatively push that scout a little bit further forward, and that one as well. So where possible, you don't really want to go blindly into something, you want to have an idea what's there. Okay. Also, if they can scout the enemy positions, then my RT has a better time trying to find and kill it. I did lose one of the scouts, so that's why it's always good to have more than one in the area you're trying to attack. My new supply units are moving up quite slowly. Okay. Okay, I'm going to bring some anti-tank infantry on my own, I think. Might be an idea. Actually, I'm going to hold fire on that one for now. Wait till I can bring up 4 of them. I can only afford 3 at the moment. Also, there's a forward observation base on the right hand side of the river there. So I'm going to see what enemies, if anything, is in that general vicinity. Capture that for myself. I'll probably have to push my artillery up to the right hand side there as well, because they will be running out of ammunition soon and I'll have no means to resupply them. Maybe there's some infantry. Yep, infantry in the hedge there. Okay, so for the second time in the day, my T-34 is getting some action. Now that is surprising. Who'd have thought the 80s would be using T-34 still? Okay, so they're routing, but I'm just going to make sure I kill them off all the same. Because my scout vehicle has got no defense against them. Come on, get within range quickly. Okay, there we go, there's the enemy infantry gone. I hope and believe that area should be clear now, so I'm going to capture that with the T-34s. Just thinking, what shall I bring up now? Can bring some T-62s later. I'm contemplating bringing up some armour because they are quite powerful, but the trouble is there's enemy anti-tank soldiers hiding in that building. Do outrange my tanks, so I've got to be a bit careful. Okay, yeah, I'm going to bring up some anti-tank infantry instead. So engage with small arms possibly. So I'm going to sneak up a couple of the Yukon units on the right hand side there. Bring up the Hinds as well. So if that infantry gets spotted, my Hind should unleash hell on top of them. There's got to be more stuff hiding in the town here, but I can't see it wherever it is. I did move those BMPs a bit closer than I wanted to, but anyway, they're nice and accurate, so engage. Come on, hopefully I don't lose a BMP. They're quite incredible units at this point. Okay, those are gone, so hopefully that is those on the left that disappeared. Or wiped out anyway. Okay, now time to tentatively start moving units into the area of the town. Capture the forward observation bases to supply my units. All seems nice and quiet, but possibly too quiet.
Готовы выдвигаться, сэр. К вашим услугам, сэр. К вашим услугам, сэр. Быстрее, шофер, мы торопимся. К вашим услугам, сэр.
Okay, this is looking quite good actually. Okay, looking at sector Dmitry just ahead over the other side of the river. Ah, they've moved a Kavan vehicle out of that area. So that was held by the enemy. Okay, some enemy units been picked up. Some T-55 AMs. Okay, trying to drop some RT on those. Okay, well the Santa sector does look pretty good, so I'm going to have to bring in some units there. Put some infantry in the buildings. down the bottom of the map there, just north of the river. So, artillery units on top of those. Okay, my Hinds are into the fray now as well. That's good. Excellent. It was a good job I did position my tank units there as well, because they have picked up targets with range across the bridge. That's fantastic. Yep, they are getting the proper. Excellent, that's what I like to see. So far I appear to have only lost one unit, so I can't really complain at this point.
Транспортный корпус выполнит любое ваше желание.
Nice, that's looking good to me. Definitely need to bring up the supply trucks now though for the Hind and everything, and also for the infantry there. Because they do need to rearm and repair. Or resupply, I should say. Might be looking for the recon unit up too. Yeah, I'm thinking along the south side of the river, I'm going to position a recon.
Мы устроим там наблюдательный пункт. Для нас честь служить под вашим началом.
Okay, it's looking like it's soon time to move Nato as well to a different position. So where they can resupply, but I don't want to position in the middle section there. I'm going to position them over here, just on the right hand side. Forward observation base that I captured with the T-55s, sorry, T-34s.
Вы что-то заметили? Вы со мной говорите?
At some point as well I'm going to need to capture the middle section as well, but at the moment I'm concentrating on the units.
Это честный мой взгляд. Или очередная охота на жуков? Готовы выдвигаться, сэр. Ведите меня, идите за мной или прочь с дороги. Мы готовы, сэр. Вы со мной говорите, будут приказания, сэр. Да, сэр. Это наше небо. Зенитная батарея готова. Какие будут приказания, сэр?
Okay, so the sector is now captured. Haha, now we've got to defend the sector. Excellent. That's why it was a good job I brought up some other units to support. So.
Капитан и экипаж приветствуют вас на борту.
Hinds are rearmed, that's good.
Противотанковый взвод готов, сэр. Противотанковый заряд. Ждем воздушных целей. И вот тогда... Какие будут приказания, сэр?
Okay, so picking up enemy units coming at me from across the bridge. Cannon them. BMP's in the fight. We've got some tank infantry there, but also some artillery there as well. So pretty much everything I can is unleashing hell. Right, some T-62s. Of course, the good thing that they're sending them across the bridge like that against the variety of units. Super nubs. Hammered from anywhere. Always the best way to conduct battle.
Куда доставить товар? Мы снова в пути.
Okay, I'm just bringing up some more anti-tank infantry as well. I'm going to put them in a different position.
defending their post.
Position favourable to the that bridge there, just on the right hand side. Okay, they've got some APCs coming at me from that side of the forest. Okay, there's probably got some anti-tank infantry in there as well. So hold on, those guys are getting attacked from somewhere. Okay, we're coming in with some good chips, but unfortunately my cubs are not in a favourable position to take them down. My cubs do have a very long range, 3.5 kilometres, but I do need a line of sight on them if I've any chance in hell. So I'm just going to move that to a better position.
Так точно, сэр. Выдвигаемся.
I need line of sight quickly before they get shot. They're really decent anti-air units, don't want to lose them.
Наводимся на
Engage
цель.
on first. Nope, I've lost the scouts. So they're trying to kill off the scouts first. Okay. Probably should have had some anti-air infantry in the forest as well, but I just thought about that. But let my cubs do the
Цель
job.
захвачена. Огонь. Наводимся на цель. Это наше небо.
I'm going to have to pull my hind out of there as well because they're just shot up. Okay, so there's two of the enemy heroes down. Two to go. Although the enemy heroes are so close to getting shot down by
Куда
my
доставить
tanks.
товар?
Oh, look at this. Some more APCs and infantry coming from the left hand side. Right, okay. So take care of those. Okay, those are gone. Fantastic. Right. What if anything is next?
Готов взрывать танки.
Спой
Выполнит
into
любое
position.
ваше желание.
It's okay having a lot of units blasting things to pieces, but you also need to be on supply them. So cool APCs there. Right, I'm going to use my 234s on those.
Poprowadź mnie, podążaj za mną, albo zejdź mi z drogi.
Because I've tactical APCs, you can bet there's dismounted infantry nearby as well. Probably trying to sneak through the forest and take my artillery out from behind, which is a very clever move to be honest. Got some anti-tank units popped up as well. Right. Cheeky sods, okay.
Мы готовы.
Take care of those as well.
Вам нужен ангел-хранитель?
Yeah, long range infantry those are. The faggots. As I said earlier, I'm not being rude, that's actually what they're called. Nothing dodgy for the coming out with that. Don't really stand a chance. Oh, I didn't even unload my anti-tank units earlier. I thought I had. Okay. The enemy anti-tank units are nearly gone. So okay, and there we go. So that is the first part of this mission completed. Thank you very much indeed for watching. Please give me a like, click subscribe, and put in the comments about the sort of RTS or simulation games you like to play, and also check out my other Wargame videos. Thank you very much indeed for watching.